There is an old adage that we teach best what we most need to learn. And I've been reflecting on that as we worked on and learned from and are now feeling so good about our Your Best Self Alert Program for All online course. That big part of my career and work has been helping children through the Alert program to learn about how they can be as independent as possible in their own self-regulation. And the great thing about having had as long time working with children as I've had is that I've certainly learned a lot about myself in teaching them. And so that was what was so fun as I looked at how we developed and how we wanted to frame this new online course, that as adults, so many of us, even when, for me, here I am working with children, trying to help them to learn about their self-regulation, and turns out it really helped me a lot in looking at myself and my own self-regulation. That creating a framework so that I could look at, do the self-regulation tools that I'm using, do they even work? When is it best for me to use them? How do I become the most efficient in my self-regulation? And bringing all of that into my life in work and my leisure time, in my relationships, all of that was really fun to reflect on and build on as we developed the course. And that what I found for myself, and I think that you'll find too, is that we obviously know that when we're the most well-regulated, we're better at doing our work. We're better at being willing and good and contributing participants in our relationships. And so that was really a great thing for me. And looking at how do I do things? The biggest thing I think for most of us as adults is like, don't tell me to do another thing. The load of life can feel so big and so immense right now. And it feels like we maybe can't even add another thing. And the great thing about doing Your Best Self online course was that I realized we don't need to add anything more. We need to just analyze and assess what we're doing working. If not, here's how can we tweak it? What would we do? Which strategies are we going to keep? Which ones are we going to throw out? Which ones are we going to think about putting in ways that actually are fun and supportive to our function in daily life? And so when I'm so proud of this course. I know that the things that I learned and how we framed all the different strategies that I've known for years, but framed them in a way that helps me to assess on myself, how am I doing in my work? How am I doing in my relationships? How am I doing in my leisure activities and my communications? And that was really fun because we know that neurologically, when we are the best regulated, it sets us up to be more productive, more efficient, more balanced, more effective in our communication skills and in our relationships. And it also gives us the ability to, when there are challenges in relationships, look at what part's me, what do I need to own, what can I work on for my own self-regulation to bring to that relationship. But it really helps me to be more understanding about other people and what they're bringing to the relationships and how their regulation might be affecting that. So this is all the rich stuff of life, and the Your Best Self course has enriched my life. I can definitely say that. And I know that it'll be able to enrich yours.